Namaskar, I am Dr. Manav Vadhavan. I am Director at Institute of Digestive and Liver Sciences in BLK Hospital, which is in New Delhi. In this very short video, we are going to discuss about what is hepatitis and what are the types of hepatitis. By hepatitis, what we mean is inflammation of the liver. So anything which causes liver to be inflamed, which manifests as abnormal liver function test, is called hepatitis. The commonest causes of hepatitis are viral hepatitis, which we will discuss further in this video, alcohol, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, as well as drugs. So in the focus of this video is viral hepatitis. Hepatitis can be either acute or chronic. We need to understand that because different type of hepatitis cause different type of acute or chronic hepatitis. So hepatitis A and E predominantly cause acute hepatitis, B and C predominantly cause chronic hepatitis. Once you have hepatitis which is lasting for less than 6 months, that means the patient has symptoms of hepatitis and that resolve before the end of 6 months, that is acute hepatitis. When you have a chronic smoldering course, that means the symptoms start and the patient keeps on having infection for time altogether more than 6 months, that is chronic hepatitis. So overall viral hepatitis is a major health problem for India, so much so that it has been equated to the big three. The morbidity caused by HIV, AIDS, malaria and tuberculosis together is equal to the morbidity caused by hepatitis A to E. So if you talk about viral hepatitis, we have 5 predominant viruses which cause hepatitis. Hepatitis A, B, C, D and E. I will not talk about hepatitis D in this video for a simple reason that is not very important for us. Hepatitis D hardly exists in our country. So we will limit our discussion to hepatitis A, B, C and E. Now these hepatitis can be broadly classified into 2 categories. Hepatitis A and E can be clubbed together. These are predominantly transmitted by feco-oral transmission, that means by contaminated food or water. On the other hand, hepatitis B and C can be clubbed together. These two are transmitted by parenteral transmission, that means you require blood contact for transmission of hepatitis B and C to the other person, whereas you require only contaminated food or water for the transmission of hepatitis A and hepatitis E. First, we will talk about hepatitis A. The overall prevalence of hepatitis A in our country is 1 to 2%. If you look at seroprevalence, that means if you look at small children who have antibody to hepatitis A, in our country almost 90% of children will have antibodies. That means in childhood, most of the children in India get infected and they clear their virus. That is the beauty of hepatitis A. It is asymptomatic if it is contracted in the children. But once it happens in adults, then it can cause serious disease. The good part about hepatitis A again is that even in adults, 99% of them will clear the virus with some symptoms. Only 1% go on to develop serious complications. Hepatitis A only causes a problem in patients who have a pre-existing liver disease. Let's say somebody has a CLD or somebody has a kidney disease or some other immunocompromised situation. Their hepatitis A can cause serious damage. Hepatitis B, as I told you before, is basically a parenterally transmitted virus. That means it can be transmitted by blood contact or sexual contact or by scratches over. So again, you need blood contact for that. If you look at acute hepatitis cases, now hepatitis A only causes acute hepatitis. There is no chronic hepatitis A. Whereas hepatitis B can cause both acute hepatitis as well as chronic hepatitis. If you look at all acute hepatitis, 1/4 of the patients of acute hepatitis have hepatitis B as a cause. If you look at chronic hepatitis, almost 60 to 70% of patients in India with chronic viral hepatitis have hepatitis B as the cause. Hepatitis B infection commonly leads to chronic hepatitis, as I have told you, and that can lead on to cirrhosis and hepatocellular carcinoma. The third virus which we talked about was hepatitis C virus. Again, like hepatitis B virus, hepatitis C virus is also a parenterally transmitted virus. That means by either blood contact or by sexual contact. Again, if you look at cirrhosis, hepatitis B and hepatitis C cause majority of cirrhosis which are due to viral etiology in India. Hepatitis C also is a cause of hepatocellular carcinoma in India. And the prevalence of hepatitis B and hepatitis C, B is slightly more prevalent as compared to C. If you look at the overall prevalence rate, B is twice as common as hepatitis C in India. But both of them are leading cause of morbidity, leading cause of cirrhosis and hepatocellular carcinoma in India. The fourth virus which we'll talk about today is hepatitis E virus. Like hepatitis A, hepatitis E virus is also enterically transmitted. That means contaminated food and contaminated water, they lead to transmission of hepatitis E. The prevalence is not very high, but it happens in epidemics. That means you have spurts. Sometimes in rainy season, one area will get infected and you will have scores of infections. You will have hundreds of people who get hepatitis E. One contaminated source like water may lead to infection in many, but it is not a endemic infection. It mostly happens at sporadic and epidemics. The difference between hepatitis A and hepatitis E is that hepatitis E can lead to more severe liver disease. So if you look at incidence of acute liver failure, that happens in almost 5%, 1 to 5% of patients who have hepatitis E. In hepatitis A, I already told you the ALF is very rare, and especially in children, hepatitis A is asymptomatic, but hepatitis E usually causes symptoms irrespective of age. So my dear friends, to conclude this slide, viral hepatitis is a common cause of morbidity and mortality in India. The infection pattern in India follows like many other Southeast Asian countries. Hepatitis A is rarely noticed in children. Generally, children who get infected with hepatitis A, they are asymptomatic and clear their virus on their own. Hepatitis A in adults can cause liver disease, can cause jaundice, but luckily it resolves on its own. Hepatitis B and hepatitis C are leading causes of chronic hepatitis, hepatocellular carcinoma and cirrhosis in India. Hepatitis E causes acute manifestations, like it also presents in epidemics and only sporadic infections, but the mortality is higher as compared to hepatitis A. So we should take this seriously and try to prevent these infections. We'll talk about the prevention and treatment aspect in further videos. Thank you. Thanks a lot.